Well, the rhetoric between Iran and the US, it has just turned ice cold. Not diplomatic, not cautious, but chilling, direct, and deeply unsettling. Well, a powerful voice from inside Iran's political and security circles has issued a warning that is now echoing across the global capitals and military headquarters as well. A brutal message. A senior Iranian leader, and that too insider, has delivered a stark warning to Washington here. If the United States launches an attack on Iran, Tehran says that the response will not be limited, not symbolic, not controlled. Instead, Iran warns that it could unleash a full scale regional retaliation that could shake the entire Middle East. Let's talk about the warning that comes at a moment when military shadows are growing. American strategic bomber, including advanced stealth aircraft, has reportedly been positioned in the Gulf region. In fact, warships are already patrolling the sensitive areas. Missile defense systems are on high alert, and diplomatic negotiations meant to reduce the tensions are struggling to stay alive. This is the moment, ladies and gentlemen, where diplomacy and war planning are happening side by side. Well, the Iranian warning did not stop at words. According to the statements from Tehran's influential power circles, if the US forces strike Iranian soil, American military bases across the Middle East could become targets. Anything, strategic facilities, supply hubs, forward operating bases, all could fall within Iran's response zone. The message was clear, by the way. Iran believes that it has the capability and the regional reach to respond far beyond its border. And then came the line that shocked the observers. Iranian voices warned Washington to be ready for any heavy military casualty. Basically, a statement designed to send a psychological message, a signal meant to raise the stakes, and a warning meant to discourage military action before it even begins. But you know why this particular moment is so sensitive? Because Iran and the US are currently balancing two completely opposite paths. On one path, fragile nuclear discussions are continuing through indirect channels. On the other path, military assets are being deployed and threats are being exchanged, and that too publicly. Well, this is diplomacy walking hand in hand with escalation. Well, here, Iran's strategy appears to be built on deterrence. Tehran wants to show that any attack will come with massive consequences, that regional allies, proxy networks, missile capabilities could be activated anytime soon. From Iraq to Syria to maritime routes in the Gulf, Iran is signaling that it can stretch a conflict across multiple battle zones, but the US also holds massive firepower in that particular region. US has everything: advanced bombers, strike groups, precision missile system, and defense partnership with multiple Gulf allies, which means any confrontation would not remain small or contained. In the end, here's the biggest fear among the global analysts, and that is miscommunication. A single military incident, a misread signal, or an aggressive move by a regional ally. Any of these could ignite a conflict neither side officially says it wants, but both appears ready to fight. Right now, the entire region is holding its breath. Oil shipping routes are being watched closely, military bases are raising the alerts level, and diplomatic channels are working overnight, trying to prevent a point of no return. Because this is no longer just about nuclear talks, ladies and gentlemen. It's about regional power, it's about global influence, and it's about the national pride.